So I've been checking online and I've been checking Zack Snyder out, and he seems to be liking a lot of videos on YouTube and tweets that suggest hope for his cut being released. Now, there has been films in the past that has came to light because of fans petition and stuff like that, and that there was hope for these movies, such like Deadpool and stuff like that. So it is reasonable to presume that that what the fans are doing and all the Snyder Cut events that happen, that there's going to be a chance for his release. So that said, with him liking those videos, and I'm finding him, the more I dig into him, into Zack Snyder, the more intellectual he seems to be. You know, when you start looking at his tweets, at his pictures, at the clues on his Instagram and his Vero that he's standing behind, like words in rise, and the film that he's making next, Fountainhead, and the deep philosophy behind that movie. And then you look at BVS and you get all those hidden meanings into that. He is a very deep thinking director, and for him to go in and make these comic book hero movies, you know, like Watchmen and stuff, the guy's talents, I mean, are totally tremendous, you know, and a great visionary. Now, there's also people tweeting about what may be coming on, may be happening at Comic-Con. You know, there's talks about mentioning of the Green Lantern Corps being put forward. There's talks about Shazam. There's talks about Blue Beetle and Booster Gold, and all in the works. There's even mention about Harley Quinn and Suicide Squad, and talks about Against the Justice League, which I'm not all against for. But all these, I've heard people tweeting and stuff, and I don't really want to delve into if that's happening, because everything that anybody says, you just take with a pinch of salt. I'd rather talk about it when we know that it's happened or it's happened, because the last thing you want to do is build somebody's hopes or desires up, and you know, you get excited and then you go to see it, and it's, I mean, that's what trailers do. It pumps you up, it gets you excited, makes your mind think about what's going to be in a film, and then you go and it's totally not what you think. So, but that aside, what I would love, the most important thing for me at these at Comic-Con is the slate itself. The slate for me is the most important thing, because it ensures confidence, and it gives haters or people that like to start rumours and clickbait sites something more to focus on, and it squashes all the bad rumours that's ever existed. I mean, for instance, can you imagine if at Comic-Con Ben Affleck comes on the stage with the Batman costume? End of that conversation. Oh, he introduces the slate of DC movies alongside Black Adam, you know, and he comes on, Henry Cavill with Superman costume on, and a wee tussle there, and that reignites the passion, and it squashes all those people that say, oh, the DCU is finished, oh, it's rotten and whatnot. But to see, when we see Henry Cavill, you know, with his t-shirts, his Suicide Squad t-shirts on, his, you know, his Superman t-shirts on, his Wonder Woman stuff on, and he's holding the comic books. These are actors that have not given up, and there's talks about Ben Affleck coming back into Batman because of this new head guy in charge of it. And we already hear that there's a lot of people being demoted in the business in Warner Brothers, but there's no talk about Zack Snyder being demoted or fired or anything like that. But it's people that were involved in the messing of Justice League. So with Zack Snyder tweeting everything and liking everything that suggests about his cut, and with this, hopefully, that's what see if I had to choose between an Aquaman trailer, a sneak peek at Wonder Woman, or just a slate. Remember last year when you had that big banner of DC comic book heroes? That told me, okay! That told me that they're planning to do a lot of movies and they weren't going to go away easy. So with a whole new slate, that will just put an end to all the bullshit. I would rather have the slate than any trailer or any clip. I would want a slate saying, we're going to have this movie here, we're going to have that movie there. That's what I would want. But let me know in the comments below what you would want out of Comic Con. If you had to choose only 3 things. Thank you.